Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Lotus Style Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel. Thanks for clicking on today. So we're going to be doing my everyday makeup routine using some of my fave products. You have seen all of these on this channel before, so get ready for that. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever YouTube posts a new video of mine. So let's get started. All right, so what I'm gonna be starting off today with, now I found, guys, when I got this primer in a boxy charm, when I'm trying to do a quick makeup look, I like something that does double duty, that I can put everywhere, whether it's all over my face, in the middle of my face, in my T-zone, and under my eyes. I've been loving this stuff lately, and if you guys don't know about it, if you haven't been watching the channel, if this is your first time and you're new, welcome. This is the Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer by Touch and Soul. I've been using this for everything. So like my whole face, it has like a jelly, a dry jelly-like consistency. So I'm gonna do that first. Put it all over. You guys know I hate doing my brows on camera because I like a little bit of perfection, but when you're running out to do just to do whatever you're going to do, and you need to get your face on, get your look on fast, I like to just do something simple with my eyebrows, and I will show you that in a second. Okay, so what I like to do to just kick off my brows, obviously I have very sparse eyebrows, so what I like to do is make sure I don't have any oil. This is my Revolution Baking Blot. I just use a little bit of this to kind of make sure the area on my eyebrows where I'm gonna put in my eyebrow isn't oily. So that's how I do that. A little bit of that on. And we're going to be using my old faithful Dip Shape and Go NYX Brow Pomade pen. It's got everything you need. It's got your pomade. It's got the brush that is the perfect shape for putting in the eyebrow. And also it's got a little spoolie, to just kind of make things look a little bit more natural. So you pop that out. The bottom part has the pomade in the inside, and the other end has that beautifully shaped brush. Not too much, and I turn the brush this way so I can put the point at the bottom. Start with a little line and just fan it out. The thing I love about this NYX Brow Pencil or brow pomade pen is that it just makes it easier, and also I like the way that it lays down any sparse hairs that you might be having, because most of us, if we don't have a heavy brow, we have a little something going on right there. And don't worry, I like to clean my brows up. When I'm doing a fast brow, this little thing here it's really a lifesaver. Okay, so now that I got the brows in, I did the other one off camera, we just keep it quick. So this is a Morphe brush. I couldn't even tell you what color it is, but it came in an eyeshadow set. I love this brush because it's flat enough, so it kind of helps me sculpt out the brows. Now, I don't do a full sculpt on my brows when I'm doing everyday makeup. I just sculpt at the bottom and kind of clean it up at the top if it needs it. But I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. I'm going to be using this for my regular concealer today as well, for under my eyes. And I don't even do a lot of concealer under my eyes when I'm doing an everyday makeup look. So I just take the little concealer and sculpt out the brows. I don't know how everybody else may do theirs, guys. When I'm doing an everyday makeup look, I like to keep it quick and simple. Down a little bit so that it doesn't look so severe. This brush has the perfect tipping point, or the perfect tip to do what you need to do. Now with my brows, my hairs are a little weird. So I just put that in like that. Shape them up. And make sure I have a prominent tail of the brow on the end, like this. So that is what we're working with on the brows. So now I am going to use my spoolie, which is on here as well. So you can see that. That's my spoolie. And I'm just going to shade it in the very front to kind of give it a more natural look, so it won't look so severe. Alright, so I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm just going to shade it just a little bit here in the front towards the middle of the brows. So that is what I'm working with on the shading. Because real brows don't look as well, unless you got really bushy brows like I used to have. They don't look as severe. And when it comes to my brows, this is the pomade, the Dip Shape and Go by NYX, that I've been using. But I just ordered something and you guys will see it in my next haul video that's coming up. And I want to give that one a try too. As far as staying power, I think as far as the Dip Shape and Go, you add your setting powder and then you put on your setting spray. They'll be okay, but they don't stay as long in terms of hourly wear. So this other brow pomade that I got, I'm going to show you in the haul. It's supposed to last up to 36 hours. I was about to say 63. 36 hours. So we're going to see how that works. So let's get going with the rest of the face. Okay guys, so what I like to use, and if you've been watching the channel, you know that I'm all about the skin tints. All about the skin tints. And one of my favorites to use, it's from my favorite drugstore beauty brand, Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. This is in the color 310. I love to use this one. Now, when I'm running out, I typically don't even use a sponge. I just use a nice buffing brush. And I'll show you guys what this one is in a second. Put a little bit on there. Now I love this Luxie brush. This is the Luxie, I think it's the 582 round top blender. This is what it looks like. It's very dense and it's kind of strong if you want to just put your makeup on real fast, or in my case today, the skin tint. First time I used this one, I loved it because it really does have a glow. It makes your skin look like naturally bright. I love it. And it's got squalene, so squalene is a good hydrating product. Probably gonna need to add a little bit more to my forehead. You know I got the little discoloration up at the top. Okay, so this is the Milani on my face. As you can see, I've got a lot of glow going on, and I actually really like that because it makes the skin look very healthy. So as I told you, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. Now when I'm doing just an everyday makeup look, I don't do a lot of concealer. I honestly do not. Just put a little bit here, dot 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 dot, here, 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 and here. This is the way that I like to do it because I don't like to look, of course I already am bright because of the Milani skin tint, but you still kind of want to have just a little bit of brightening up underneath the eyes and down the nose. And also, the less concealer you use, the quicker your makeup application will be. You want to make sure it's well blended. Now, this is the only time in my everyday makeup routine that I actually use a sponge. I like using the brush when I'm doing a quick look, because it just makes things easier. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky, but the products that I use make this part so much easier in terms of the color. My two Milani makeup palettes, everything you need: shadow, highlight, bronzer, and blush. I use both for different color reasons. So I use the dark medium to deep for that bronzer right there. And you can see it's, you know, it's lovingly used. So I'm gonna grab my For Art's Sake Cosmetics brush that I told you guys about. I love these things. This is what that brush looks like, and I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer around my face. I keep forgetting these things have mirrors that you can actually use if you want to see a little bit closer up. Milani's that glow is a medium coverage, so you know, you don't look so made up. It's one of those is she or isn't she kind of looks, and that's my favorite kind of looks. Now that I got that part done, I'm gonna pop over my Pat McGrath under eye powder. I'm gonna put a little bit of that underneath my eyes to kind of set in that concealer, which is, I probably should have done that before I did the bronzer. I love this stuff, guys. It's really the only powder that I want to use under my eyes. Okay, now for the next step, I'm going to still be using this medium to dark Milani palette, face palette, and I'm going to take this shadow right here. We're going to keep it really, really simple, because again, when you're running out, you just want a simple look. Grab this face palette. Now I'm going to use this middle shadow right here. It has a little bit of a shimmer, and I'm going to lightly tap it onto just the lid itself, not into the crease, and it just makes a nice little blend on the eye. Now guys, when I do a quick everyday makeup look, I don't do the extra shading underneath the eye and all of that, because this look is really about just running out of the house looking like you have something on your face. I'm going to take one last eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take, nope, wrong highlighter. So that's the beauty of having these different face palettes. I'm going to take the highlighter from the light to medium palette, and I'm going to put that right here on my brow bone, and just slightly. There we go. So that is that eye. Okay, since I'm not doing the shading with the eyeshadow under the eye, I do like to take my Milani Stay Put waterproof eyeliner and put a little bit of eyeliner on the waterline. That way there's a little bit of definition to the eye, but not too much. Alright, so that is the first eye. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and come back. Okay, so now that I've got both of the eyes done and everything is looking all bright, I just love that Milani glow. It also helps, of course, to have a good skincare regimen, and I told you guys about that Atheist skincare. Of course, I'm seeing my dermatologist regarding everything that lupus is causing on my skin, but in terms of having a glow and a brighter look, the Atheist skincare Radiance and Renewal Serum, guys, that is one of my favorite products by those folks, and I tell you about that all the time. If you follow me on Instagram at @LVonLovingLife, right now there's an Atheist skincare code, and I'm also going to put it down in the description box here on this video. That is one of the things that you want to have in your beauty arsenal if you're looking for something that's just going to brighten up your skin. It's so good, and you get 20% off discount, I believe, don't quote me, but look at what's going on in the description and on Instagram when you use my code. So definitely check that out. So we're gonna put my blusher on, and again guys, what I love about these two Milani palettes, or any face palette really, but this one specifically, highlighter, bronzer, and two blushers. I'm gonna be using this blusher right here. It's like a light pink, but for my skin, it's a natural flush. It's just a natural blush, and I like that. And sometimes, by all means, if you know you're running out and you don't really want to do all of this, you don't necessarily have to. But I find when you do a tint or a foundation, if you're gonna do an everyday skincare or everyday makeup routine, to put on the actual foundation, tint, and just a bronzer is also very helpful on your skin. And that's what I love about this palette. Is so great. So now I'm going to put on the highlighter from this same palette. It's the highlighter that I used on my brow bone. I'm going to take my Artistry Cosmetics brush and grab a little bit of that highlighter. Just put it right on the top of the cheeks, a little bit down the nose, and on the chin. Now, I normally use, I believe it's my L.A.L Cosmetics brush for a highlighter, but I like this little one because I can put it exactly right where I need it to be and blend it out a little bit. So, there you have it. So, the final step we're going to do, it's a little setting powder. Okay, so I got my Old Faithful, guys, my e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. I'm gonna put that all over the face. Now, back when Victoria's Secret was selling makeup brushes, this is one of their makeup brushes. And this color is light to medium, guys. Okay, so my Old Faithful Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist by e.l.f. You know this is one of my favorites. I'm gonna spray this. It's a light, fresh scent. Okay, so I guess the drugstore is completely ruling this video today. I always say, guys, you don't have to spend a lot to look good. This is my L'Oreal waterproof telescopic mascara. Been using this one, discovered it a couple of weeks ago. Drop something. And I love it. So I use this. If you've been watching my channel, you know I don't use falsies. If you're new, I don't use full lashes. I just work with what I have. Try to find some really good mascaras for the hairs that I do have, and this stuff is awesome. I love it. And if you can see the difference in my eyelashes when I use this. I use one and not the other. All right. Okay, so final step, of course, is the lip gloss. Now, with the everyday makeup routine, guys, I don't go crazy on the lips. I'm trying to get the face on and throw something on. So this is my Old Faithful NYX Urban Cafe liner. It's a pretty brown color. Just line the lips. And I drag the product over my lip a bit. And again, the drugstore is ruling this whole everyday makeup look. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This color is number 9 Topaz. So it's just like a light pink. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. Again, if you got close, you would see that I have eyeshadow on mostly, but the rest of the face is kind of neutral. So I love that. And we're gonna clean up the corners of these lips. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look for my everyday makeup look, and I hate it when my hair gets stuck to my lip gloss. All right. So like I said, that Milani Glow Skin Tint, a little bit of bronzer, put a little color on the eye to make the eye pop, and a neutral lip. This is the perfect look for like an everyday makeup look. And I'm telling you guys, if you don't have these two makeup palettes, you should definitely go and pick them up. They're very affordable. I think they were like $14 each. It's a smart idea. It's like a whole face in a palette. The only thing they don't have in here is like a foundation. Would love to have that, a foundation and a lip gloss, a lipstick. They made it just a little bit longer and added those in love. So this is my everyday makeup look. Okay guys, so I really appreciate you guys for clicking on today, and as always, let's talk a little bit about the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique on Poshmark at L.A.L, LA. We've got some great summer to fall transition pieces. Now what I like to do when it comes to the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique is I like to give you pieces that you can, one, mix and match, two, they're classic with just a little bit of trend thrown in, and they're things that you can keep in your wardrobe forever, and of course everything is affordable. So I've got the summer to fall transition pieces right now. If you check out the shop over there on Poshmark, you'll see that Feeling Blue pants set and also the Elegant Loungewear pants set. What I love about those two outfits is easy peasy, add a cardigan and you got a fall outfit. The colors are good colors that will transition from summer to fall, and of course by them being two pieces, you can break the set up and mix and match to create different looks. Put it with a sweater, put the pants with a sweater, which we also have those on the Lotus Doll Shop at a really good price right now too. You can put that with a sweater, or you can add a tank top and put a different type of tank top and put a cardigan over that, and just put the look together. And both of those outfits are very affordable. Also, the rant and rave on my site, we get a lot of likes on it, the Boss Lady midi dress, perfect for all seasons. Shoulder pad, you know, you got your presents with the shoulder pad, cinched in at the waist. We've got it in different sizes, but I think the sizes are limited right now guys, because I sold a couple of them. So with that, you could add stockings, a short booty, put a structured jacket over it, and also you could throw a long cardigan on that to, you know, go to work or go to church or whatever it is that you like to do. And I guess those pieces guys, Boss Lady midi dress, Feeling Blue pants set, and the Elegant Loungewear pants set, very affordable, and they had just been marked down in the boutique. I've got some long sleeve tees from $6. I've got some sweaters from $8. And guys, the stuff that I sell is good quality. If I can't touch it and I wouldn't want to wear it, I'm not gonna sell it to you. That is out. And of course, I've got some new pieces for fall coming soon as well. Some other new fall pieces coming soon. Now remember guys, the closet is for resale, but the boutique, all of the pieces are brand new, so you will be the only one who has ever worn them, and the prices are so good you want to go over there and shop. So make sure to follow both of my IGs. The first is at Elvon Loving Life, and the other is at the Lotus Doll Shop, so you can see all the new pieces. You can see anything that's going on with the boutique. And make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out when you give it a thumbs up. And bottom line guys, make sure you go over there and check out what we have. I will see you next time. I thank you so much for watching. Bye.